Fat acceptors live on a whole other world. So it's hard to make them understand how this world operates because they live in a very different world. The way they think is very elevated. Like, we cannot understand it. They're very up there. We are very down here.
I look so friggin' hot. You don't even know.
Hey guys, it's Jermaine and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time on my channel, I just want to say welcome. My name is Jermaine. I make videos about the fat acceptance, fat liberation, body positive movement. Share with you guys my thoughts in this community and how they influenced my life back when I was obese. Definitely believe in all their mantras and all their cult nonsense. I believed I was beautiful and I was amazing, and if people didn't think I was gorgeous, then they had a problem and they needed to change the way they were thinking. That was my mindset. And then one day I had a revelation. I changed my life. I became normal. And now I'm on this side, making videos exposing that side. So if you like to hear my take on stuff, then you might want to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell because I upload new videos at least once a week. And if you're returning to my channel, I just gotta say, welcome back. Thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for being a part of my little family here on YouTube. I love you guys and appreciate you so much. Now for today's video, we're going to be discussing a TikTok video that I kind of stumbled upon, and I had a little empathy, but then I also had a little like I don't know how to feel bad for you kind of situation. So let's just take a look at this video and then we'll discuss it after this.
Being a fat person in the dating world is so dehumanizing. Let's tell a little story, shall we? I go to the bar with my friend. We're having a great night. I look so friggin' hot. You don't even know. You don't even know how hot I looked. There's pictures and video from that night, but you don't even know, okay?
You don't even know. I don't even know. Like, she looked hot. She needed us to know that because she's confident and she's very sure of herself. Just starting the video like this, it's very hard for me to feel bad for everything else that happened to you after this, because just that kind of like self-absorbed narcissism is just so like, I don't even know how to feel bad for what happened next. But I'm sorry guys for interrupting. Let's continue.
I look so friggin' hot. You don't even know. You don't even know how hot I looked. There's pictures and video from that night, but you don't even know, okay? So we decide on this bar that's pretty dead. We were gonna go head up somewhere more clubby, but it was already quite late because the girlies took forever to get ready. But that's fine by me. I love a dead bar. I'm the life of the party. So we don't need other people there to have a great time. Anyways, there's this guy there. We start chatting it up. We're having a nice chat. We have some shots together. It's a good night. Things are going well. We're talking, and it's clearly a me and him conversation. Like, my friends, they join in and they try to like bridge the gaps in the conversation every once in a while, but they're on a rotation, you know, like I stay there the whole night and they're going in between other tables and the bathroom where they're having deep conversations about their past traumas, you know, as you do. It's a night out. What do you expect? And my skinniest friend, she comes in and she joins the conversation, you know, all my friends are on a rotation, and, you know, she touches him a couple times, but basically she's just talking about like her partner and the person that she's currently seeing. She mentions this person so many times, like so many times. It's almost like we get it already, you know? And before you think where this is going, this is no shade towards my friend. She's so cute. I love her. She's the best. But you know, she's a little flirty. It's fine. He flirts with me so much more. We have so many like shoulder touches, blah, blah, blah. She's not being a good wing woman, but she's clearly being very obvious that she is not available. The night takes us places. We're running down alleys. We're trying to find our friends. It's one of those kind of chaotic nights. But throughout all of this, I'm there with this guy talking, being like, what's everyone doing? Why are they insane? And bonding over our shared career goals. We have the same field of interest, like so much in common. So I'm thinking, wow, like this is a chance. This is a real person that I maybe like. No. No. This man proceeds to ask me what the deal is with my skinny friend. What? He's like, oh, you know, she's pretty cool. She doesn't even live here. Of course, this is fucking heart-shattering to me because I'm like, wow, I really thought that this was going somewhere. Like, I really thought it. But no, a skinny friend shows absolutely zero interest in a man, and that's the one that he sees. I found out later that he asked my other friends about her too. So, moral of the story is, it's fucking difficult to be fat. You know what, I haven't tried losing weight. Maybe I should give that one a go.
Maybe you should give that one a go. But anyway, firstly, sometimes people are nice to you doesn't mean they want to be your babe. They they want to be your love. This isn't the first video I've watched of a fat acceptance person sharing like very similar things, being like, oh, this guy, like, he was so into me, we were having conversations like all night and we were talking and he was like so into me.
A couple of weeks ago, I was at my friend's house for a party and there was a guy there who was like a friend of a friend, and we really hit it off. Like, I had so much fun getting to know this guy and just like talking, and I like really felt like I could date this guy. And a lot of my friends came up and were like, he's really, like, it seems like he's really into you.
How do you know he was so into you? Okay, so she said that he touched your arm a little bit.
He flirts with me so much more. We have so many like shoulder touches, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, this just reminds me of the doctor in, oh my god, the doctor in Big Bang Theory. Do you guys remember this scene, the doctor who had a crush on Penny because Penny hugged him for 2 Mississippis?
Well, I met her at my office. She winked at me, and I came hoping to initiate a romantic relationship.
Look, I'm pretty sure she didn't wink at you.
Oh, she did. And then she touched my arm for 2 Mississippis, like, you know, 1 Mississippi, 2.
Oh, no, I got it.
Like, being nice and cordial is a thing. And sometimes when you are very desperate, you're so insecure. I mean, girlfriend said that she decked up herself and she looked amazing. She's got proof to show us if she wanted to. Like, she could get any man. Anybody. So you don't have to put all your eggs in one basket because clearly you are like the bomb. You looked amazing. This isn't the first time I've heard a fat person from the fat acceptance, because it's always a fat acceptance telling these stories. I feel like I can totally empathize if you're a fat person, who regular fat person sharing this story. Like, I can empathize. I've been there before. She's all the hashtag body positive, body liberation, all those stuff. So she's part of the cult, the confidence cult, the ultimate confidence. Like, I don't need anybody to tell me I'm beautiful because I'm amazing, I'm beautiful, and I know it, and the world just need to catch up level of beautiful. Why do you care? Why is it such a big deal that he's more interested in your skinny friend? But you are gorgeous. Like, if somebody wasn't interested in you, then maybe they're not as elevated as you are. Like, why does it matter? And also, based on your little conversation and you guys talking about goals, like, did he even ask you if you were single? Did he even tell you that you look beautiful, that he's attracted to you? I'm pretty sure he didn't. You guys were just talking about like career goals, talking about normal stuff. What made you think that he likes you more than just a friend? He wasn't even flirting. He wasn't even saying that he finds you gorgeous, he finds you attractive. Did he ask you if you were single? Did he ask you what you were doing tomorrow night? He like asked for your number. If he did none of that, like, what made you think he was interested in you that way? You built it up in your head, girlfriend. He was probably just engaging in a normal human communication with you because you guys have the same interests or career goals or whatever. So he's like, okay, I'll just talk to her. That's number 1. Now, number 2, this is sad and embarrassing. Number 3, this is a very important question for me. I need to know this. Was the guy as fat as you or bigger than you? Like, that's something I need to know, because it is very common for all these fat girls to have a type. They all want to date the guy who's smaller size than them. They wouldn't want to date the fat guy, the ugly guy, the guy who kind of look like a male version of her. You think she wants that? You think she'd be very excited to have a conversation with a guy who looks like a male version of herself? Like, no.
When I was like 11, my friend's mom told me, you know, you'd be so pretty if you just lost a little bit of weight. And I was like barely chunky back then. So fast forward 20 years later, I'm in my hometown for Christmas, and I don't think I've seen her since I started dating my boyfriend like 3 years ago. Everyone else has met him, and so they were talking about him, and she goes, show me a picture, I want to see what he looks like. And I just know that in her mind, she probably thought he was gonna be like some uggo, just some like gross dude.
Just some like gross dude.
Anyways, I show her a picture of us at a wedding and he's wearing like a nice suit, and she goes, oh my god, he looks like a movie star. And she just stared at him for like 2 or 3 minutes, and I was like, see bitch, I didn't need to lose shit. My fat ass could do whatever the fuck I want.
Do you remember that video of that girl who was saying how that guy was talking to her and he was so cute, and then after she became insecure when she saw his Instagram and all that?
A couple of weeks ago, I was at my friend's house for a party, and there was a guy there who was like a friend of a friend, and we really hit it off. Like, I had so much fun getting to know this guy and just like talking, and I like really felt like I could date this guy. And a lot of my friends came up and were like, he's really, like, it seems like he's really into you. So this week I was doing some light Instagram stalking, as one should, and he has like several photographs with women in smaller bodies. And the places that my mind went instantly were just awful. and I hate that they were my first reactions. Again, these were over a course, like these photos were over the course of like 10 years. And I instantly just felt like I wasn't attractive enough or desirable enough in my body.
My thing is, the fact that you felt insecure, that means you definitely knew that the guy you're interested in was out of your league. You already knew that. And then you all act shocked like, oh my gosh, why doesn't he like me? Why doesn't he see me? Do you think you're the best version of yourself? I mean, okay, of course she does. She believes she's the best version of herself.
I look so friggin' hot. You don't even know.
See, this is what I'm saying. Fat acceptors live on a whole other world. It's hard to make them understand how this world operates because they live in a very different world. The way they think is very elevated. Like, we cannot understand it. They're very up there. We are very down here. So because we're very down here, it's very hard for us to make them understand why the guy didn't respond the way you wanted him to respond. Why, after having that very mediocre conversation that you guys had, he didn't choose you, he chose someone else. Why wasn't he attracted to you? Like, it's very hard for me to explain to you because you live on a whole other planet. Because like regular fat girls, even when I was obese, yes, I was body positive and stuff like that on the outside, but on the inside, I could tell. I wouldn't even put myself out there because I knew, like, there is no way that guy's gonna like me because I have eyes. I have brain to process the things that I see with my eyes. I know that I wouldn't be their type. This group of people from this cult, they've been brainwashed. So to them, they believe that they can get anyone. They can get Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson if they wanted to. I have to say, number 3. You guys might not agree with me. This might be controversial, but I feel it's going to sound a little out there. But I don't even think the conversation they had was that interesting. Hear me out. She's like believing something's happening here between her and this guy based on the conversation that they were having about their careers that are similar. Based on that, she believed that they should be romantically together. Like, there was a spark there because they were talking about career. The conversation was so deep that your friends were rotating and getting involved and throwing in a few words here and there and then exiting and coming back, and he had enough time to share attention with them and you at the same time because you were so interesting to him. Come on, sometimes we build stuff up in our head bigger than it actually is. I'm guilty of doing that. I've done that before. Let me know if you guys have done this before. But in your mind, you think you guys are having this magical conversation and you build it up like so much bigger than it actually was. When actually in reality, it was nothing. You guys were talking about nothing. Because if the conversation that you were having with Prince Charming was so deep, there is no way your friends going to the washroom and coming back and interjecting into your conversations, he would be able to turn away from you and entertain that because he's so sucked into this conversation that you guys are having, this moment that you guys are having. But there is no moment. You build all of this up in your head and then you're shocked that he's interested in your other friend. I'm not surprised that the whole time he's talking to you, he just wants to be around your friend. And it's quite embarrassing because you're the one sitting there probably entertaining his boring conversation because you thought something was going to come out of this. And I'm saying this, I've also been in this place. I'm kind of seeing this from my personal lens of things that has happened to me before. So that's what I think happened. But I just want to say, what is the harm in taking a break from trying to do all of this? Just go work on yourself. Like, just go and try to be the best version of yourself, okay? I mean, I want to say that to her, but at the same time, girlfriend believes that she is the best version of herself. She's not going to try. There is no way making yourself be better, making yourself be the best version of yourself right now could make things worse for you. It would just make things better for you. So why not? Like, why not just try to be the best version of yourself? Like, I want to feel bad, but then again, I don't know how to feel bad for you because why you do this to yourself? Sometimes it's hard to feel bad for people in fat acceptance when they tell their stories because they're not normal like the rest of us. They're much more elevated. So I don't even know how to empathize with you because I cannot relate. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this video. I thought this was so funny. I stumbled upon it and I just had to discuss it on my channel. Give me your input. Give me your thoughts. You think from the start she should have known the guy was not in love with her? It was very obvious. I think there was nothing there. The conversation was absolute nonsense. There was nothing deep. There was nothing magical happening there. This whole thing, girlfriend built it up in her head into something it's not. And then she's disappointed. She found out that it's something that it's not. Let me know. I hope you guys liked this video. If you liked it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because I upload new videos at least once a week. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on TikTok. The links are in the description box below. I'm sorry that the lighting is a bit bad. It's really dark outside. I'm sorry that the lighting kept changing throughout this video. And anyway, I'll see you guys in my next video.